All right, welcome back to another episode of the Infinity Fantasy Baseball League podcast. This is the episode that follows week 12. We got a decent amount of stuff to go through this week. Going to talk a little bit about standings, where we are with that. I'm bringing back the Everyone Plays Everyone. Skipped that last week. Also going to show a little bit about we talk a lot about the success on this podcast, the success of certain players and teams, but we don't talk enough about the players who aren't doing well. So we're going to talk about losing streaks and which teams are having losing streaks. And we're going to do that talk by way of clips showing people falling down stairs. So that's how we're going to address that. We'll go through, like I said, some standings. We'll go through a playoff update. We are 12 weeks into the season. We have 9 weeks left in the regular season. Nobody has been eliminated yet, so that's good news. Hey, you know what? First I got to stop. I got to tell you what I'm wearing this time, right? This is the Cardinals shirt from last year, right? Molina Pujols. 1 second. I'm sorry. I messed up. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got the farewell tour, farewell to Molina, farewell to Pujols, and farewell to $17 million. Nope, not going to go there. I'm going for a cheap joke. It's not funny. Wayno's hurt. Not hurt physically, but he canceled his Twitter account. This is not funny. Taking it, throwing it right in the trash. We're not going there. These are my boys. Wayno's ours. He carried us for years, had some unbelievably important moments in our Cardinal history, and I'm not going to go for a cheap joke at his expense. I got his back all season. So anyway, that's it for that. And cheap jokes. Nope. No. Anyway, so I do unfortunately have a full house, so I can't get excited, and I got to keep the volume down. The summer break thing with the kids off of school, I'm going to have to figure out when to find a good time to record. But anyway, so let's go straight into what I want to talk about. And that is, I don't really want to talk about week 12. Not a lot. I want to go straight into the standings and what's been going on. But before we actually go into the standings, I want to talk about losing streaks. We've got some epic losing streaks going on in this league. And I want to show you which teams those are and just how bad their losing streaks are. But before we get into the bad, my mom always told me, always a little bit of rose with the thorns, right? So start with something good. So let's start with this. Remember No, that's wrong. Remember weeks ago? Let me see if I got it around here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Remember weeks ago when I brought this out? Power rankings? And Breaking Brad fell to number 2. Do you remember that? Arizona Diablos Blancos rose to number 1. And the hate mail and the death threats and all the crap that the power ranking folks and myself, just the messenger, but still, had to take and endure because of that call. And then all of a sudden, Breaking Brad loses a game, I believe. Anyway, Arizona Diablos Blancos has been on an epic winning streak. And I think it is, guys, how many games? Anybody there? Guys? Okay, I'm flying on my own. Nope, nobody. Okay, wonderful. So anyway, Arizona Diablos Blancos, I'm pretty sure it's a 8-game winning streak. It is the longest in the league right now. It is the longest of the season, although I have to be fair. Hashtag Lawless Bearded Dragons had an 8-game winning streak as well. So, there's that. Anyway, so with that said, I just want to share this with you.
Whenever you're ready. Yep. Cool. And yep. Ooh. Boom. Yep, that's it. Up, that's it. Ooh. Oh, oh.
people falling down is always funny. All right, so good job, Arizona Diablos Blancos, for proving me right. And thank you, Arizona Diablos Blancos, for proving the creators of the power rankings correct and holding up to that number one ranking. Absolutely stellar performance over these past 8 weeks. Never had any doubt. Anybody who's watched this league over the years, they know what you bring to the table. Anyway, the power ranking folks very much appreciate that you had their back and you solidified the credibility of the power rankings by holding onto that number one spot epically. Okay, so now that's enough for the good stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff, and that's our dogs. So I think I'm going to go in reverse order. We've got a couple losing streaks. We've got some folks that have just a 1-game losing streak. Not a big deal, right? 1-game losing streak. Nobody's losing sleep over that. Let's see. Who's got our 1-game losing streaks? Guys, roll the clip, please. Just roll the clip. All right, so that was easy. Bat flipping boys, 1-game losing streak, not a big deal. We got one more, right? Hit the clip.
You're beautiful. You're in control. You got this shit. You're going to have a great day.
All right, Juneau Eskimos, nice job. Both of those teams are 6-6. And again, I'm going to do this every week. Maybe I'll stop at the All-Star break because it gets boring, but I am going to apologize again to Juneau Eskimos. I threw you under the bus in those early weeks, at least week 1. I don't know how many weeks it was, but I really thought you were going to be the bottom of the barrel here. And here you are, tied for third. Got a playoff spot, I think, right now. Playoff probability looks like 67%. Anyway, okay, let's move on. All right, so next up is our holder of a 2-game losing streak. And normally we wouldn't think much of a 2-game losing streak. But in this case, this is hashtag Lawless Bearded Dragons. And he's lost 3 of 4. Roll the clip, guys.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna push. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now we're gonna get behind that push me up there. Oh, Elaine, you need to close the door. Bobby, stop, Bobby. Oh, Elaine. Oh shit. Oh, Elaine, Bobby done fell. Lord have mercy, Bobby. Bobby done fell on her back. God, Bobby, how we gonna get you up? Oh, Jesus Christ. What you doing, falling?
I love listening to what that lady says. That is great. That is great. All right, next up is the holder of our 3-game losing streak. And I'm not even going to set it up. I'm going to just take us straight to the clip. Brutal. Man. All right. Losing game of four games. 3 games, whatever. 4 games, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. Roll the clip. All right, we've got 2 teams with 5-game losing streaks. And I suspect until they play each other, these losing streaks are just going to continue to get larger and larger and larger. So rather than doing 2 different clips for our tied 5-game losing streak, folks, let's just run one clip that demonstrates the playing capability of both of these teams.
Get there. Let's go!
All right, now we're to the last one. A 10-game losing streak. Now keep in mind, we've only played 12 games, and this person has a 10-game losing streak. Now again, it starts to feel mean when I continue to pick on this person or bring this data to the podcast. I'm not picking on the person, but the data is the data, and there's not much way around that. I do want to reinforce that this team, this manager, inherited a team and is trying to rebuild from some oh, I forgot his name, but it's the dumpster fire that this other manager created last season and was kind of removed from the league this season. So, so this team is doing the best they can with what they were given, and just want to make sure that nobody thinks that we're just picking on this person. I mean, if I'm going to pick on somebody, it's absolutely going to be Duff Steadbirds and Raleigh Fingers, his sister. So, sorry, Raleigh Fingers, your sister. I please change your name. Just please change your name. Anyway, here's the clip of our 10-game losing streak team.
Oh, see him. Yeah. Oh, kick him. Ah, stop.
All right, so now let's move into the actual standings. That's enough for the losing streaks. We've had a bit of fun. Now, looking at the standings, and I know this is available to everybody all the time, but I thought I'd just bring it up here in the podcast. I'm not going to spend much time on it. Here you go, divisional standings. Now, the important piece here, though, is I wrapped in the everyone plays everyone. So you'll see there, standings are slightly different from a divisional basis. ALD3 Sour Grapes. Wow. That's a lot of luck. I mean, everyone plays everyone. You're in 7th place in your division, but in the real standings, you're 4th with a pretty impressive 7-5 record. You go from a 583 win percentage to a 322. Okay, not so good. In the other division, in our Eastern Division, we've got Juneau Eskimos. Juneau Eskimos having some luck in the standings, and Raleigh Fingers, your sister, having a god-awful amount of luck. Look at that. They're in 4th place if everyone played everyone, but in the real standings they're 3-9, and a very good participant in the losing streak contest. Now moving over to, let's just break apart the divisions, and this is what it would look like if we broke apart the divisions and everyone played everyone. So you see there you got a lot of, okay, so that column that says change from week 10 plus or minus, right? That's the number of spots a team has moved up or down since week 11. Week 11, guys, not 10. You guys suck at your job. Well, sorry, we talked about this. Positive reinforcement. Keep working hard, guys, and you're going to get this right. Just keep working it. I know you've got it in you. All right. Anyway, you can eyeball that and take a look. Look it over there on the on the right-hand side, the actual standings. ALD3 Sour Grapes, man. I don't know what to tell you. Wow. And Raleigh, look at that. 14th place, but you're still not really relevant in the standings, even on the everyone plays everyone, but still, it would have benefited you. Okay, now let's move over to points scored and just put this up there. Whatever, informational, Breaking Brad, running away with it. But, Duff Steadbirds, 2nd place, way behind Breaking Brad. But boy, did Duff Steadbirds do a lot of activity this past week. Trades here, trades there. Almost like blew up his team. Probably with the activity he did, we're going to see if it plays out, but with the activity he did, this podcast is voting for the Duff Steadbirds manager to take over the Cardinals and not necessarily blow things up, but make some big trades. And the dude got Ohtani. He got Shohei Ohtani. That's going to be fun to watch. You can see what else is going on. A lot of scoring in that Western Division. Eastern Division, not sure what's going on over there. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at the playoffs. So again, you have access to this and you can look at this. This is the current projected playoff matchups if the season ended today, which it doesn't. Again, but we are 12 weeks in and we have 9 weeks to go. You can see here we've got a lot of buys. This is interesting first week of the playoffs. One thing that everybody should note now, because you're going to realize this the first week of the playoffs, you're going to be upset. Some of you are going to be really pissed and you're going to be taking it out on our commissioner. Look at this, and you will see that the playoffs are not based on the top, 5 teams from each division. They are based on the top 10 overall teams. Okay, so look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 teams from the West, and that takes us all the way down through Krusty Brand Baseball, who's 6-6. And on the western side, it takes us down through the Juneau Eskimos and Bat Flippin' Boys, who are also 6-6. So important. Do not get mad at our commissioner weeks from now when you realize that it's not the top 5 teams in each division. It is the top 10 teams overall. And however that comes out of the divisions, it comes out of the divisions. So anyway, this is out there, mildly interesting. You have access to it. You're probably just not paying attention yet because it's still early. All right, I think that's it for that segment. We'll sponsor this week, guys. You got a sponsor? Why are you snickering? Why are you giggling? Just okay. Yes or no? Sponsor? Got to pay the bills, guys. Got to pay the bills. All right, got a sponsor. Let's go to the sponsor. Come back, and we will. I think we're getting straight into the power rankings. So let's do that.
There's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs.
For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket. You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear.
I love butt drugs.
All right, no judgment, pays the bills. Straight into the power rankings. Let's get through this quickly. And we've got at the bottom, we've got a new cellar dweller. Although this person is familiar with the spot, we are going to say goodbye to Raleigh Fingers Your Sister and hello again to Team J to the P. Not much to say there. Moving on, we're going to go. That middle churns and churns and churns, but we never see it, right? So we're going to jump it all the way back up to number 5. And, number 5, hashtag Lawless Bearded Dragons. I will say, this is respect. I mean, I know you want more. Losing 3 out of 4. The notes we got with the power rankings from the head office is consider this your respect. Moving in, number 4, we see a slight decline from last week, I think. And we have hit pitches, get pitches. Sliding down to number 4. No great reason, just solid. I'll tell you right now, the top 4 are all solid. In a way, you could probably churn these top 4 anywhere around. I would have to think at this point the top 4 are going to be our 4 finalists, our semifinalists in the postseason. But, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, hit pitches, get pitches coming in at number 4. Really, all of these probably could be a tie for first. Number 3, making a grand re-entrance after a stellar week is Duff's Deadbirds.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Derivative. That I love. I absolutely love.
That's just the air conditioner.
I want it.
Been doing well. It's been a lot of weeks since Duff's Deadbirds have been in here. The last time the Duff's Deadbirds were in the Power Rankings top 5, they were known as the Rally Squirrels. Coming in at number 2. Need like a drum roll, right? Like, is this Breaking Brad? Or is this Arizona Diablos Blancos? Or is it a new team altogether? Anyway, we have a big change this week. Falling 1 spot into number 2 is the Arizona Diablos Blancos. And that means our number one in the power rankings going into week 13 is Breaking Brad.
You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad. Ha ha, don't care, stay mad. Bitch, I'm laughing cause you big mad. See it in your face, cry, baby, bitch, you big sad. Niggas tweeting about me, got me 20, bitch, you big sad. Tell me how I ride it, came home to a big.
That is our number one power ranked team this week. But like I said, all the top four are stellar, and not to take anything away from them. Sorry, it's really, really rude of me. Let's just say the top five are all stellar, and they all could really be number one. I don't know why I stopped at number 4. It's just so rude. That is actually all we have time for. Wrapping it up. I actually have 2 other segments I want to put in here, but it's running long. We'll push them to next week. It'll be good. It'll be a nice change of pace for next week. So anyway, end of week 12, heading into week 13. Good luck to everybody. Well, good luck to everybody except for Breaking Brad, and I'm going to add Arizona Diablos Blancos to that now. And of course, this week I'm also going to add ALD3's Sour Grapes to that. But good luck to everybody else, and see you next week.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? There's no cheese? Son, hold on, son. I'm tired of coming to fucking barbecues. There's mad burgers, hot dogs, peppers, everything. There's no fucking cheese for the burgers? What y'all doing, son? I'm dead tired of this shit. What you laughing at, boy? Oh, hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on. And these are turkey burgers. This Thanksgiving? What the fuck? That ass. There's no cheese.
Hold on.
Am I the fucking hamburglar?
Who the fuck invited you, Lambone? Who invited you? What did you bring here? Did you bring something?
Who told you I was a lambong? Who told you that?
What did you bring here? Why are you here? This is a barbecue. Did you bring something? Did you bring something?
We're not in the 1940s. We're in the 1940s.
Why are you